Okay, I'm not going to waffle on in this video. This is going to be a quick 3-step thing on how and where to find auditions. 3 steps, this is what you have to do. Hi guys, welcome to Acting Up with G. That's me. My name is Georgia Grant Anderson and welcome to how and where to find auditions. Okay, quickly, for those of you that are new to my channel, welcome to Acting Up with G. I am an actor and I make uploads every Monday at 1 PM all about acting within the industry. I also make lifestyle vlogs and acting vlogs, so stay tuned for some exciting things that I've done behind the scenes and things that I do in my regular life. Also, subscribe from now, you don't want to miss out. Okay, I'm not going to waffle on in this video. This is going to be a quick 3-step thing on how and where to find auditions. Let's get started. Step 1, an agent. Now this is the most obvious step, and I guess a lot of people try to get an agent and unfortunately they might not be being successful for right now in getting an agent, but I will be doing a video on how to get an agent, so stay tuned for that. I say an agent is one of the most easiest ways to book auditions, simply because you are on your agency's books. It's their job to look for auditions for you to be able to book jobs. Now, a lot of people may say they might find it easier without an agent because maybe their agent wasn't very good, which is the case sometimes, but it's up to you to find a nice reputable agent to go for in order to get these great opportunities. So what an agent does, an agent will find their actor auditions. You as an actor will go to these auditions. It's very important to have a good relationship with your agent as well in order for them to even want to look for work for you. You need to make sure that you're going to the auditions when your agent gives you these auditions. You need to make sure when you're going to the auditions you're prepared, you know what you're doing, and you're like uplifting your agency's name, uplifting your name. It's literally teamwork. So having an agent, you need to make sure that you're maintaining a really good relationship with them. So many people say like, oh, I have an agent, but my agency is rubbish. They don't get me any jobs. They don't get me any auditions. But have you looked in the mirror? Are you supplying them with the right tools? That's what you have to answer yourself. Don't just think, oh, I have an agent, so they're going to get me jobs and that's it. No, you still have to put in the work. Are you training? Are you making sure when you go to auditions you have the right tools? Do you have your headshots done? Do you have your show reels done? Do you have your measurements supplied? Have you supplied your agency with the right tools in order for them to get you these jobs? This is what you need to answer yourself. You need to make sure you're telling your agency your availability. Are you available in these days? So when your agency does put you up for auditions and say you're not available, you can't be just always cancelling, oh sorry, I've got this planned. Make sure they're knowing like you're available. Is your passport up to date? Don't think, okay, I've got an audition, you've managed to book the job, brilliant, but the job's shot, it is filmed in America, that you don't have your passport, so you can't go. Simple things like that. Are your measurements correct? Sometimes your agency might get emails to say, oh, are they this size? Your agency tries to call you because you haven't supplied them with your measurements. They're trying to call you and say, oh, are you, what size are you for this? But you're busy, you're at work, your phone's off, you get back to them too late. The people who are offering the job have found somebody else who had their measurements already done and they've managed to book the job, and you didn't because you didn't supply your measurements. You didn't give your agency the correct tools for them to be able to help you. Is your headshot good? I've done a whole video on headshots, getting the perfect headshots. So please go and check that out right now. Is your headshot good? Because it's very well that you have an agent, but is your agent sending off these dead pictures of you, sorry, but these dead pictures of you, and casting directors are like, oh no, that's not, I don't know, I don't want that. Do your agency have these tools to be able to help you? Is your show reel up to date? Is your show reel good? You might be on your agency's website, they've set up your headshot and a show reel as well, but you don't have a show reel. Sometimes you might book a job solely off your show reel. So say you don't have a show reel, okay, that job's not going to you, next person. say your show reel is from like 10 years ago and you did like one commercial and it's just not up to date, not up to scratch, you have no one to blame but yourself. So make sure you go and check out my video, headshots and show reels. This is so important. Give your agency the right tools. So obviously your agent will go and apply for jobs for you. Then you go to the auditions, hopefully you smash it, you book the job, and that's that. So that's one way to get auditions, having an agent. Number 2, you. Freelancing, guys, freelance. If you're struggling to get yourself an agent, or you don't really know what you're kind of doing, you kind of want to do it by yourself, go for it. Freelance actors, they work. So in order to freelance, you've got to make sure that you're signed up on these websites. You've got mandyactors.com, Star Now, Backstage, The Stage. You've got all these platforms where people post jobs and paid jobs too. And if you're on these platforms, at least you can then apply for yourself on your own behalf. Usually on these sites, they have a joining up fee. So it depends how financially stable you are or how willing, hungry you are. Sign up, because usually when you've paid that fee, whether it's monthly or yearly, it's not usually that expensive. It's quite affordable. You are able to apply for paid jobs. If you have the account, like for example, I have Mandy Actors, but I don't pay for it, so I can apply for free jobs. So me, if I was a freelancer, what I would do, I'd apply for free jobs. If I couldn't afford it, didn't want to sign up, didn't want to pay, I would sign up for the free jobs, see what I can get, build up my show reel, build up my portfolio, do a bunch of short films, do a bunch of maybe even extra work, just do a bunch of things that people are asking, oh, you know, student films, all that jazz. Be able to build up your own portfolio, basically. So once your portfolio has been built, then you can start maybe sending off to agents so you can get an agent. Or if you just want to do it for yourself, you can go onto these websites and apply to paid jobs as well. Now, I said most of the jobs that are paid, you would have to pay a join-up fee. So that is literally what you have to do. Even if you do a trial day, trial month, do it for a trial, see how you get on, apply to different jobs that are paid, see how you get on. If you start doing that, that's good, because you can start to build your connections and stuff. And that also brings me on to networking. Now, networking is the thing for actors. Everything is social media, okay? Make sure you're networking, especially if you're freelance, okay? If you know one guy that's one director somewhere, that's that. He might say, oh, yeah, come, I've got this project, come, do this. The next thing you meet another director, and this director might be even bigger, and that leads on to the next person. Or you might meet an actor friend. You can make some friends that are actors, and they're like, oh, sometimes you'll be asked as an actor, oh, do you have anybody in mind that can play an extra character or something? And they'll be, oh yeah, I have my friend. You as the friend come along, you meet, network, meet new people, meet the cast and directors, meet the directors, the producers, talk to people, get their Instagrams and their Facebooks and stuff, and you know, post regularly and stuff. Like, make sure they know that you're still there. Don't harass them and message them like, oh, you got anything going on, you know what I mean? But like, just be there, and next thing you know, that something will lead on to the next thing, until you get so busy that you might actually need an agent to deal with all this stuff. Yeah, again with you, make sure that you have a great show reel, make sure you have a great headshots, because you don't have an agent to kind of sell you. You are selling yourself, basically. So you need to make sure that everything, you're ticking all the boxes. Again, if you're not quite sure what a good headshot is or a show reel, check out my previous videos on headshots and show reels. I do break it down and explain what these are. So if you're not quite sure, please go and check them out, because these are the ingredients to becoming to becoming successful. These are the ingredients to working. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, these are the ingredients to working as an actor. It's just what you gotta do. Step number 3. Follow casting pages. Now, this is one of the easiest ways to start booking auditions. follow these pages. These people, casting directors, are looking for the best talent, okay? So get out there and show them, I'm the best talent. This is me, right? Follow casting pages and agents on Twitter. Hold up a second. I've got a couple here, which I wrote down. So Your Cinema, they are always posting casting opportunities. BTSW Productions, follow him on his Instagram, his YouTube channel, his website. He usually makes some brilliant short films and stuff, and he's always looking for new actors and new talent. So check him out. Spotlight. That's the home of casting. Spotlight. Go onto Spotlight's Twitter. They sometimes post things that they have. Follow Spotlight. They have some great casting directors always giving advice on their channels. They have a YouTube channel. Check that out. Start to learn the ins and outs of the business. Just, yeah, check those out. You can't go wrong with Spotlight. Also, follow actors, and I'm not talking about celebrities. I'm talking about actors like moi. Follow actors. Actors usually post opportunities too. I have many actor friends, and they're like, will message me like, "Oh, Georgia, there's a shoot, blah blah blah. You wanna come?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." Sometimes it's paid, sometimes it's not, but also sometimes we post opportunities. So they had a casting for like Harry Potter, The Cursed Child. They had a casting for that, and quite a few people even messaged me. They sent me the leaflet thing that had all the information and stuff on it, and they said, you know, you want to go up for it. So I had applied for it. I contacted my agent and stuff, going through that as well. So yeah, there's so much ways to network. If you go into actors' channels, see what they're doing, you know, who are they getting involved with, what is their circle like, you know, go on to see what they're doing. I'm talking about watching BBC One, BBC Two, and watching the end credits, like watch the main actors, even the supporting actors, click on there, see what their names are, check them out on Instagram. What are they doing with life? What are they posting? Check them out, you know, networks, maybe even slide in the DMs. Hey, I'm also an actor, just wanted to network. And most of the time they'll probably message you back and say, oh sweet, cool, let's do it, you know. Let's, you know, if they have any opportunities coming up for them, they might even invite you along, like if they have like a networking social meeting and stuff. That's the key. Networking. Follow these casting pages, network, talk to people, find out more about the business, what's going on today, what's in season today, who's casting what. Like, know the backstory, know the ins and outs. That way, you know, next thing you know, bunch of opportunities are just falling in your lap because you knew this guy. Especially if you want to do freelancing, go for it, you know. If I could do it, you can do it, buddy. I hope you enjoyed that video on how and where to find auditions. Please make sure you like this video. Even if you didn't like it, just make it a like, because why not? Comment any questions you have for me. Please leave it in the comments, whether it's regarding this video, acting in general, anything you want to know. Please hit me up in my comments. Check me out on my Instagram, DM me, follow me on my Instagram, share this video around. If this helped you, this will definitely help someone else. If this didn't help you, it probably will help someone else anyway. So share the video, spread the love, and last of all, subscribe. Make sure you've subscribed to my channel, because I'm coming at you every Monday with new, fresh acting advice, all about the industry. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you all have a blessed day and it benefited you somehow, and you know what your next steps are. Okay? That's not with G, y'all.